Hello again from the Mudpies. This week
we're back in Chichester.
Yeah, we're back at the harbour where we found some onion bases previously, and we're on the hunt for hopefully a whole one or more pieces to see if we can kind of get to the bottom of the mystery of the onion bases.
Once again, the conditions were horrendous, so we've had
Putting it mildly.
we've had to narrate over the top of most of this video. We hope you enjoy it. For those of you who don't know what an onion bottle is, they are beautiful wine vessels with an iconic shape from the early to mid 1700s.
Yeah, they're a top Mudlarker find, and they're certainly on our bucket list, Josie, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Here are the onion bottle pieces. So after last week we returned to search for more, because last week we found several of these bases, and yeah, we were quite successful. Found rather a lot of pieces, lovely necks here, which we haven't found before.
Yeah, I'm really pleased to find these necks. The kind of unevenness of them all.
Yeah, we haven't found enough to piece together a whole one, unfortunately.
Sadly.
Yeah, but yeah, still really exciting and quite pleased to find these. So what is an onion bottle, Dad?
Okay, so these are hand-blown glass bottles from the mid 1700s. There's a lot of information out there about the shape of the neck, the colour of the glass, the height of the base here, to determine which country they're originally from, whether it was from Holland, France, Belgium, or whether it was an English one. A lot of that is quite kind of detailed and tricky to work out, but we can say that they're kind of mid 1700s.
And they're beautiful. They're sick.
They are lovely, aren't they? Yeah, and we've got plans for them.
Yeah, we do. We have plans for them.
And we are going to keep searching, and maybe it's a dream find, but maybe we'll find a whole one.
Maybe.
Or a more complete one. Or a whole one that is broken in one place.
Yes.
Because then we stand a chance of piecing it together rather than the massive puzzle that is kind of trying to piece together 10.
Yeah. From our research, we have discovered that in the area which we've been searching in, there has been wine imported there from early 1700s. So that is clearly why there's so many of these bits.
Yeah, I suppose the next part of the mystery is, why did they all end up on the bottom of the river?
Yes.
What's your theory, Josie?
I reckon they had a party on board secretly, the crew, and they had used some of the wine that was supposed to be taken off of the boat and sold, etc. but they had a little sneaky party and they disposed of the evidence and threw it off the side of the boat, and that's why we've got all of these here.
Mm-hmm. Not realising that the tide will go out
Yeah.
and reveal their partying.
Yeah, I know, it's a fun one, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm kind of going with the stumble trip. I do think there's a problem with the stumble trip idea because not all of them surely would have smashed.
No, I don't think they would have. That's why I think it has to have come off the boat.
All right.
For the height, the drop of the thing.
Yeah. New Year's Eve party then.
Yeah. Let us know how you think that these onion bottles may have been dropped onto the foreshore.
Smuggling?
Smugglers? We have this little thing that I picked up, and it is the base of a shotgun cartridge. When I picked it up, I thought it was quite a modern one, but it's not. This is an Ely London number 12, which, using the shotgun database, we've identified as being from 1895 to 1919. Now, there's a lot of
wildfowl, I think is the word you're looking for.
There's a lot of wildfowl in this area, so we assume this is what it was used for, unfortunately. But yeah, quite a cool find. Really like this typeface. I think it's quite pretty and it's going to look great in my printer's tray.
Nice. Not so nice for the swans.
No. Right, and now we have this juicifficus find that Dad discovered. I'm extremely jealous of it because if you've been following this channel for a while, you know how obsessed I am with pipes and I can't really find one. This is Harrington's Brighton, that's the maker, and they had two sites. They had one in Brighton, one in Horsham. It's from the mid-1800s and it's lovely. I mean, it's not overly decorated, but it's got these nice sort of spiky bits here, and I love it.
Horsham's about 25 miles from Brighton, and the pipe was found about 25 miles away from where it was made.
Yeah, and it's quite cool because we're from Brighton, so that's a nice find.
Hometown pipe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
This rather rude looking little object.
Yes.
Well, when I first picked it up and it was covered in mud, I was guessing at what it might be. However, a bit of research, a bit of help from Richard Henry, who has an awesome pottery Instagram and YouTube site and a good book, confirms that it's blackware. It's 19th century, so mid-1800s, part of a pipkin or a cooking vessel. And pipkin vessels at that time, they didn't have legs, so this was one of the handles on the side of it. So interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness knows how it ended up where it was, but I suppose it's just a bit of rubbish, and maybe when it was broken, it was chucked in there, and then it ended up with us picking it up. So I'll put it back over here. Utilitarian boat nail here. It's a beautiful kind of copper hammered shape. We find a lot of these, but this one was particularly pretty and was glistening. And this is just a kind of brass ring that we found. Again, I think it's from the boats. We had a rope maybe spliced around the outside, or would have been part of some kind of rigging. We do find lots of them. It's nice to clean up the river, bring them back, but also we have found some uses for them.
Yes. Here's one Dad made earlier. This is just like a quick example of something that we make with these kind of items. So it's a nice coat hanging device.
Yeah, put it on the back of a piece of driftwood. Use one of the copper nails here. Found this. It's obviously a door hinge. Again, it's brass, so it's from a boat. And this was another little piece of brass item that we found. Flung it all together, and
we have this special device.
Something to stop your coats lying on the floor, Josie.
Yes. Yeah, so that's just a kind of quick example of something we use these little bits for.
Yeah.
Time.
Okay.
It's favourite finds time. I'm going to start because we all know what Josie's favourite find is, and it is the pipe.
Really?
Yes. I know that we found all these juicy onion bottles, and that's super exciting, and I'm really stoked on them. But you know, we found a bunch last week, and this is just more of the puzzle. Whereas this is a little bit different for us. I can't find pipes, so you know, this is really cool.
Okay. Well, my favourite find, if I can just jump in, Josie, is the top of these onion bottles. And I can kind of lose myself staring at them, which sounds very strange, doesn't it? And I suppose the other favourite bit of it is the mystery of the onion bottles. Yeah, that's
It'd be good to put some candles in them, won't it?
Yeah, I think if we cut them here and put them in a line,
yes.
But then we will never be able to use them in the rebuilding. If we ever find enough pieces.
Who knows, we might find a whole one.
We might, mightn't we? That'd be a dream find.
Let us know what your favourite find was from our finds today.
So just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has liked, subscribed, commented, given us some feedback. I've really enjoyed that interaction. It's kind of a learning thing because sometimes we found something, we don't really quite know what it is, and people have pointed us in the right direction, so really appreciate that. But also, we want to thank everyone that's donated to the channel through Ko-fi.
Yes, amazing. We have now got a new microphone. Oh, honestly, so grateful, because this is going to transform our channel. I mean, the amount of times we've had to completely overdub the video because it's always windy out on the foreshore.
Like this video, actually.
Yeah, like this video. This is going to really help improve that. And yeah, honestly, so thankful. So if you would like to help us, again, improve our channel, we've left a link in the description to our Ko-fi page.
Really humbled and very, very grateful.
Yes, thank you all. All right, thanks everyone so much for watching. Leave us a like if you enjoyed it. And of course, let us know what you thought about this video. Give some feedback, we love it. We have caught up now after taking a week off. We've got loads of juicy content to show you, so really stoked on that. We're going to be dropping a video every Tuesday at 8 PM, and that's going to be our schedule from now on. We've messed around with our schedule quite a lot, but that's the day now. So thank you and goodbye.
Right, see you.
Bye for now from the Mudpies.